step right up for another amazing banger by Lex Blaze and Daddy Paul. Touchdown to Heathrow, DP and me, bro. About to hit the club and turn the shoot to a freak show. Look through the peephole, everybody geek, yo. Need to get girl with an extremely deep. See 6 midgets that be fighting, juggling. Maybe it's just me, cause my mind is struggling. Babes, boyfriend is acting like a clown. Know what's going down every time that we are down. Take a look through the peephole, yo. Everybody's getting geek, bro. Stop the hate and let them neeks know that we turn the club into a freak show. Turn the club to a freak show. Turn the club to a freak show. Turn the club, yeah, we turn the club to a freak show. To a freak show. Snow White eating rotten apples, dirty bass that be coming at you. Roller coasters like a supernova, around the ringmaster, this my tabernacle. See you screaming, I'm like, what for? Oh, you pop? Yeah, I got popcorn. I've been wake up on the wrong lawn, so we won't stop. It's a lost cause. Take a look through the peephole, yo. Everybody's getting geek, bro. Stop the hate and let them neeks know that we turn the club into a freak show. Turn the club to a freak show. Turn the club to a freak show. Turn the club, yeah, we turn the club to a freak show. To a freak show.
down to the baseline. Get down to the baseline.
Good evening, dear viewers, and welcome back to another broadcast of Timechasers TV. You're greeted by me, Elise Vumas, and we're tuning in into another ESEA Open match. Timechasers facing off against WickedGamingEU. The map is overpass, the format is best of one as usual. If we do remember the previous affair that Timechasers had on this map, it was a 16-0 win for them. And talking about wins, they do have 10 of them and only one loss for the Lithuanian side as they sit comfortably in the 6th position in the ESEA Open. So shout out and ask you, both of them are preparing smokes for their execution. In the meantime, JL is trying to clear heaven. Those drop downs should have been heard as the smokes have already been made to good use, as we do see this JL picking up the first headshot in the round. Decent utility usage, a simple bomb plant, and it's a 5v4 retake scenario right now for the Danes. Kongap will push through short as he might be the first one to encounter enemies. His shot was heard, but he did get the first headshot in. His teammates are falling, and that was from Pokerface, which he's trying to knife his opponent, and he does so successfully, which earns him enough money to buy an AWP. And Pokerface, well, that's a smart decision to knife his opponent, really, as he was out of ammo, and of course the extra money will let him buy full utility, which is also good. It was either a decision of buying an op or utility, and he chose nades. And the Danes have chosen to invest fully in this round. 4 Desert Eagles and 1 CZ in the hands of Noish, as we do see a quick flash out for the Lithuanians, although they might set themselves up in a trap here. JL will need to do some work with that AK. Pokerface almost falls, and actually it's all left to Shadow, and he cannot finish off his opponent, and he will get picked off by that Desert Eagle, and it's a successful force round for Wicked Gaming. They were too aggressive towards bomb side B. They could have played it better, Chasers, but they chose not to, unfortunately for them. They did lose that round, and now they've decided to force for themselves. We do see JL buying an AK, 3 Desert Eagles and 1 Mac 10 in Pokerface's hands. Definitely not a round that they could be proud of. Timechasers, they did expect their opponents to make an eco, but that wasn't the case. As Pokerface has made a lot of ground here in the toilet area of the map, gaining full control of it. Stop now with the scout. It's JL who will pick up the first kill. And that AK shot, double kill actually from JL. The sniper now is completely out of position, and well, this is just a horrendous round for Team Wicked Gaming as well. They lost every single man without a fight really. Timechasers, this is just a game of back and forth right now for them. As Wicked Gaming, they're deciding whether they want to buy or not, and the decision was to buy once again. We'll see if that's gonna pay off. It would be interesting to see a scenario like this. Faced with a quick molly in connector. And that should prevent his opponent from pushing. But talking about pushes, Radion here with a scout, he will be unsuccessful. As they do get another entry for themselves, Timechasers. It's looking to be another clean round for them, which will be of high usage for them, as their opponents will be forced to make an eco next round. They do want to build that bank up, and Shadow, how does he miss shots like that? Left his opponent on 12 HP. Well, losing one man shouldn't be too big of a trouble, but Sender wants to contest. With an MP9 in hand, he would like to retrieve that M4, which his opponent didn't pick up. And he actually gets killed as well here. Stub with 2 kills, possibly saving the M4 and Kevlar. It's a nice outing for himself for the other round, as he's looking to get even more kills here, Stub. Which he might do, because his opponent is just turning his back around, and Pokerface will finally end this misery. But the thing is that Timechasers lost 3 people in this encounter, which is not good for their economy. If we're talking about economy, Wicked Gaming will have to make an eco round right now. Shouldn't be too troublesome for the Lithuanian, as the Danes have decided to completely push mid. Flash is out. Actually, the majority of the Lithuanians are sitting here in middle, so it might be dangerous for them. Face, he will be mollied down, so he will not be able to help his teammates, but it doesn't matter. JL is cleaning things up, grabbing those important kills, and grabbing the 4th round for the Lithuanian side. So the score is 4-1. The Danes have invested in this round. Their arsenal consists of 4 AUGs and 1 M4. This time around, they decided to play a Quadraman setup towards bomb site B. Perhaps it shall be successful, as we see the majority of the Lithuanians are heading towards this bomb site. A rotation has been made from the Danes, so now it's a simple 3-man setup. That nade has done some damage onto Radion, who's left in 69 HP. Askew has cleared connector. Do you see more of a passive approach this time around from the Danes? Will it be a successful approach? It's just a matter of time. A simple flash out, but Konga is not baited to rotate from this position. Although we do see an early pickup from Noish in that A long area, as Timechasers do not have any more time to play with, so They will have to make an execution towards A. As Wadian is making his way up this bomb site. Yep, flashes out. Smokes as well. Stub will get a smart kill for himself. In a good position. Shadow trades a couple of people. Sender now, it's a 1v2 clutch for him. He did something magical yesterday, but he won't repeat that same magical clutch. At least for now. As he was trying to plant the bomb, but he wasn't successful in doing so. So 4-2 is the scoreline here. The Lithuanian side will still have enough money to buy for this round. JL is already beasting and feasting with 10 kills and 2 deaths. As the Danes have still not decided to invest into an AWP, it seems that they don't need one. As Sender has decided to play this one out quite aggressively from B short. The Molotov brought him down to 45 HP. The lone man JL with his AWP is trying to clear A long here. Oh, and he gets that headshot. A very smart pick from JL. And a very smart entry, to say the least. Good opening kill for the Lithuanian team. As Wicked Gaming, they do rotate one person from bomb side B towards A. While JL is waiting for more heads to shoot at while they are jumping. And he actually gets that kill. There we go, JL. Patience pays off once again for him in this round, and that might be enough to secure them this round for Timechasers, but they do have 30 seconds, so it would be smarter for them to just finally make an execution happen, as Stub is the only guy waiting in this bomb site. More rotation should come in quickly. Stub once again has set himself up in a good position. The flash wasn't as effective as he wanted it to be, but he will just be outmanned right now. Timechasers have enough time to plant the bomb, obviously, and it's an indication for the rest of the Wicked Gaming squad members who are still alive to save their weapons. So it's a 5th round for Timechasers. Still a decent performance for them. It's questionable whether the Danes will have enough money to buy or not, and they should have a bit over $3,000 in their pockets. Not enough, obviously, for a full buy. Timechasers securing another round for themselves. After another solid performance from JL himself, getting that double entry in bomb side A, basically because of the mistakes that his opponent team sadly made. So we're moving on to round 8. If we look at the arsenal of Team Wicked Gaming, we see a Desert Eagle, Julinho making a full eco for himself, Wadian only on a P250, Konga will take some damage but will not fall as he's left with 5 HP. The first encounter in the round as Pokerface is clearing connector for himself. The minute and 20 left on the clock. Timechasers have covered a lot of ground in this map so far. Sender picking up another kill for himself. That's a double man entry once again, and now it's just kill galore. Julinho might find himself a kill with a USP. He dinks his opponent and gets a kill on Askew. He wasn't fortunate enough on yesterday's game, but he did make... his teammate did make up for that loss in the previous affair. And Timechasers, they do pick up this round without any hassle. 62 is the scoreline. As Wicked Gaming, they will have enough money to buy this round. JL with that AWP. Will be looking for his enemy's mistakes once again, probably on that A bomb site, as he is forced back by that Molotov. And a deep smoke actually. That, oh, he legs his opponent, JL, how unfortunate. Stub was quite lucky there to stay alive in that scenario. Pokerface was just a bit too slow to catch up. Now he will be able to kill his opponent. A minute and 10 left on the clock. The man advantage is equal. Nosh was spotted out, so we will have to back away, but it doesn't matter as his teammate Congo falls, because it's a quick trade on the Lithuanians. They have to hurry while Askew is still throwing nades, and he will get a very smart and a very decent headshot in. But Julinho just kills his opponent from behind, and that's an indication for Askew that his opponent is sneaky, and he's sneaking up behind him. So 1 against 1 Askew, he has to clutch this. He only has 9 HP, and I think that his opponent should have heard that drop, and yeah, Askew, he's unfortunate here with his timing. And Team Wicked Gaming will pick up round 3 for themselves. 3-6 is the scoreline right now. Decent performance in this round for Wicked Gaming, while they did lose a couple of men. Quick trades were handed in, and well, the 1v1 clutch was just not fortunate for Askew in the angle that he chose to look at. Conga stayed with a UMP, not the best of weapons, of course. Maybe it will be just enough in fending off bomb side B. Pokerface will take some damage from the flames. Didn't expect the fire to spread onto stairs because, well, at least visually it couldn't happen. Nevertheless, he's still pushing towards Banana. And he might see his opponent Julinho. He definitely should have heard him here, Pokerface. Oh, but he didn't get the kill. How unfortunate for Pokerface to miss those shots. Could have opened up bomb site A so easily. Now it's a triple man setup at this bomb site. Make it a double one as JL finds himself an entry at bank from A long. That shot was just a bit too early. Of course, it's in the smoke, so you couldn't see it properly. So do see and execute on bomb site A from Timechasers. A double Molotov. The flames might prove to be successful here as they do get the kill finally. Timechasers, and they do get the bomb plant. 2-4 right now. And obviously, they will save their weapons. Wicked Gaming, they don't want to go in this retake without any utility with a UMP for Conga, so it's another successful round for the Lithuanian side. 7-3 will be the scoreline right now. They've started their things off in this map in this first half, definitely decent. Obviously, we won't see a repeat of a 16-0 scoreline, but it doesn't matter as JL, he's already on 16 kills and only 3 deaths. This guy is unstoppable, at least on this map. A decent outing for himself once again for the young star of this Timechaser squad. As the Danes will have to eco once again. Stop Wadian and Julinho on that eco, and Conga and Noish, the two people who have saved their weaponry. As the majority of the Danes set themselves up on bomb site B, but by the looks of things it won't be a smart decision. as Timechasers are heading towards A long. Sender is the only lurk here. Will probably have bigger tasks ahead of him. Stub has already pushed towards A main, and I do see a rotation happening towards bomb side A. While Timechasers, they do enter the site without any smokes or flashes or whatever, and Shadow gets himself a simple double kill, while Konga, he will be successful in killing Sender, getting himself an AK. Would be decent to save it. Seeing Poker Face. He will be picked from both angles here, and he will be traded after all. While JL is still waiting for his opponents who are close, so JL might lose an up here. Yep. Smart movement from Konga and from JL. Both of them don't want to die, obviously, but Shadow will finally retrieve back in time. Stub will die as well at the last seconds of the round, as Timechasers have already secured themselves the first half victory. 8-3 so far. Sort of a one-sided affair for themselves. Four Augs and 1 M4 in the arsenal of the Lithuanian side. Of the Danish side, I'm sorry. Oh, and that's a double A. That's actually successful. A brilliant performance for themselves, but they just gave it away from a simple push through the smoke. If they only just waited for like a second or two, it could have been so much better. The Lithuanian squad, unfortunately, wasn't good enough for Timechasers. They have made something magical happen in that double Kobe style grenade throw, but it was just given away from that silly push through the smoke without a flash even, so definitely not good enough for Timechasers. Still playing quite aggressively near that smoke, but will not find anybody, as JL together with Shadow, their main duo, are still waiting for something to happen towards B. 17 kills for JL. Shadow will be trying to enter here. Big task ahead of him, but he's letting JL go. Changes to an AK. That sound indication proving to be successful, and that change of weapons has proven to be successful as well, as JL gets the headshot as well. Bomb planted. Askew will lose out that fight, so it's a 1v2 to clutch out now for Shadow. He wants to be aggressive here. Will he find his opponent? No, he will not. Stub gets that double kill on B short, and it's very important for him to do so. As Wicked Gaming, they still secure some hopes in order to break the deficit in this first half. 4-8 will be the scoreline here, but if you still look at the financial situation that the Danes are into right now, not in a good scenario, to say the least. Noish, he's got himself a smoke down monster. As we do see an aggressive approach from the Danes right now at middle, but it was JL who prevailed once again with that AWP. You do not want to counter him when he's that hot. A man advantage for the Lithuanians, as Stub might kill his opponent, which he will. Smart movement from the Dane. But still, the majority of the Lithuanians are heading out towards bomb side B. Pokerface will not get the entry kill, and it's actually a double for Noish. Sender, he will be treated by the bullets of Noish as well. A triple kill for him near Monster, and that was a successful round to say the least for Wicked Gaming. Their individual aim has proven to be successful in that encounter. You can say that bomb side B is definitely not the smartest way to play, basically, as the Lithuanians, well, the majority of rounds that they've won was on bomb side A, so I wouldn't be too surprised if they continue raiding this bomb site. As Wicked Gaming, they still do not have an AWP for themselves, although Pokerface's position was compromised, but nevertheless they still don't have an op, so it's not such big of a presence here on this bomb site. Shouldn't be too difficult to break down for Timechasers, as we do see that 3 of them are trying to move towards this site. JL with that AWP, but we do see action here on B as Stubb will die, and it's a mad advantage for the Lithuanians with a minute left on the clock. .40 left on the clock, and we do see that the Lithuanians will be trying to go towards B once again, and thing is that... Oh! Almost got nudged there, but the thing is that they were not successful in going towards B, and once again they just lose out one man completely irrelevantly. It's a 4v4, it's 20 seconds, they have to hurry right now, Timechasers, but again they're just going in solo through the smokes without any proper work for themselves, and okay, a no-scope while jumping with an op. It was nice, but it wasn't good enough for Timechasers. Once again, they had the man advantage, they had full utility, and they chose to go to their choke point. We did see that happen on Inferno as well. It was bomb side B as well, actually. I don't know, this week they're just cursed with Bs, right? Timechasers. I don't know whether they're not seeing that they're basically choking bomb side B, to say the least. I was just out of words for a moment because I couldn't find a better way to summarize the situation, as Pokerface has done quite a lot of damage actually through the smoke with that Mac 10. Oh, and his teammate JL gets the kill, and it's actually the unorthodox pistols which might win them the round, but once again it's a game towards bomb side A, which worked for Timechasers, and I hope that they do learn from their mistakes that they've did in this game. It's where their IGL needs to shine better, because the thing is that, well, sometimes they don't see their choke points, right, Timechasers, and it has proven to be a catalyst to lose a couple of rounds. Nevertheless, it's still a pretty good first half, right, to pick up 9 rounds at the first half. It's, especially at the T side, it's good enough for Timechasers, but obviously there are still some mistakes to be fixed. It'll be interesting to see how they will handle their CT side of Overpass. Wicked Gaming, I do have to remind you, they are a team who only have 1 or 2 losses in their campaign as well, so they are a serious team in this season. Definitely a playoff contender. Only time will tell how the Timechasers play out their second half, as the second pistol round should only begin in a couple of seconds. JL, after the first half with 22 kills and 6 deaths. This guy's on fire. Will he repeat that great form of his in the second half as well? If he repeats it, he might finish this game with 44 kills. Obviously, shouldn't expect too much, especially on the CT side. It's a completely different outing to get more kills. We'll see. He's decided to play aggressive here towards Monster, but it's Connector approach that is proven to be very successful for Timechasers. The triple man setup towards Connector, and they got all the kills that they wanted to. Last person is known where he is, and Kangana 1 against 4, not for long, as ASCII will get a headshot in, and it's a good strategy for Timechasers to triple P connector like that. A decent round for the Lithuanians, as this time around Wicked Gaming will not force. They will stay mostly on upgraded pistols, a couple of Desert Eagles in the hands of Wirion and Yule, and 3 P250s in the remaining Danish arsenal. Now the Lithuanians sit comfortably with 3 MP9s, and JL actually is making good usage of his AUG. He will be treated poorly for his misdo on toilet area, but it doesn't matter as Timechasers pick up another round for themselves. Only 1 man lost, so not that bad. But JL is getting greedy for kills, I do see. Nevertheless, he has 26, so maybe he has a reason to be greedy, right? He knows how to aim, so you can forgive him. So, the first real test for the Lithuanian defense, as we do see 5 AKs being bought for the Danish side, and JL once again he's being aggressive towards middle, and once again he's being successful at his aggression, getting that entry kill. JL is just being super confident right now. They can't do anything against him, the Danes. No antidote to the poison that JL spreads. 4 against 5 right now for Wicked Gaming. Sender with that close position with his MP9, trying to parkour his way out of this one. Won't be successful, but his teammate trades him quickly. Shadow, he dies. So Pokerface will have a big task ahead of him, but he's just decided to wait this one out. As Short is still smoked up, but he peeks at the worst possible moment here. JL though, he will be found as well. Leaving only Askew alive, 1 against 3. Maybe it would be a better decision for him to save, but he's deciding to push this one. He was spotted. He should save it right now, Askew. Doesn't need to repeat this angle. Yep, smart decision for him to back away. Could just go through connector. Don't need to go through short. A flash out. There we go. Smart exit from Askew. But it will be a round for Team Wicked Gaming. Perhaps it was the positioning that was unfortunate for Timechasers that led to the loss of this round, as they did get an entry kill, although Shadow was annihilated a bit too early. Meaning that they did have to give away that round. And if you look at the financial situation of the Lithuanians, it's a question to be asked whether they want to buy or not, but they've decided to invest every single dollar in this round. Askew has given away his M4 to JL, surprise, surprise. While Shadow stays on a Desert Eagle. We'll be jumping around to see what information he will gather from a short, while we see Askew actually doing something crazy, picking up the double kill for himself. Opening things up perfectly for his team. In connector, definitely a successful outing for him. Unfortunately, JL has died, but nevertheless, Timechasers still sit with that man advantage, while Pokerface is being very aggressive here towards T-spawn. He might find himself a big task. Askew, another smart kill for this guy. Might pick himself up an ace. Will he do so? Oh, he was so close. He left Yule on 12 HP. Askew, it was a nice effort from him. Now it's just a matter of cleaning things up for Timechasers. 3 against 1. Yule with 12 HP. Not much that he can do. He will be found by Sender, but well, you can praise Askew here. He got that quadra kill. His aim was tested, and well, it was almost an ace for him, but nevertheless, Timechasers sit on round 12. The Danes, they do not have the best financial situation for themselves. 3 Desert Eagles, a couple of AKs, not a lot of utility. So we should see some crazy individual duels coming in from Wicked Gaming. Or we'll just wait for their opponent's mistakes. As Askew's feeling confident right now. Being aggressive towards connector once again. Radiant will not find the kill on Poker Face. Askew with that Molotov in. A successful one to push his opponent back. Askew should have heard that step. Not peeking yet. Deciding to go for a wide angle. And that movement decision was smart from Askew. Not to get peeked out by that Desert Eagle. It's a double man advantage for the Lithuanians once again. Although those two AKs are still in game. They're well alive. Stubbs' position was compromised. But by the footsteps, Timechasers should hear that action will happen on bomb side B. But it's not successful at all for Team Wicked Gaming. As Timechasers pick up round 13 for themselves. 13-7 right now, and the Danes, they do have to make an eco. So Timechasers, they have a perfect opportunity to close this game out, basically. Hopefully that will be the case for them. 13-7, as the Danes have decided to invest into Desert Eagles, as JL is already shredding things apart. That nade might do some damage. It will get that one kill. Although the Danes are quick to trade, and well, the man advantage situation is equal. So Shadow will have a lot of work to do here, as he is the only man sitting alive on bomb side A. His teammates have to rotate quickly here, as Shadow, he will have to be the hero here. He gets one kill, he needs to get more, but his nade decision, actually, his teammate saves him. And he left it all down to Noish. 1 against 3. That Molotov wasn't as smart, but Noish's position is compromised. Nevertheless, he still gets the headshot onto Poker Face, but Shadow will close things out. This round looked hairy, but at the end of the day, Timechasers come out on top. 14-7 is the scoreline here. While Timechasers, they are sitting comfortably in this round. And if they do win this one, well, they might just seal their fate. As we do see, or at least we expected to see, a change of pace for Wicked Gaming, but that early smoke prevented that from happening. As they are preparing themselves for a big execution, Team Wicked Gaming, they're trying to do something different right now. They won't go for map control. Poker Face, big challenge, but don't know why it chose to peek like that. Movement was off tact. Sender, he does see the information. His teammates have to hurry, but it seems that Wicked Gaming might be successful unless Sender does something magical once again, but he'll only get 2. JL with that AWP. Askew with a nade out. How many times do Timechasers pull out their nades at the worst possible moments? JL, although he's left 1-on-1 and we still know that he can do something magical. The smoke perhaps not the best one, but oh, JL through the smoke just like that. It doesn't matter for him. He can shoot at them blind, JL, and it's a very important clutch for Timechasers, as they do find themselves round 15. Obviously the bomb was planted, so Wicked Gaming will have enough money to buy, but Timechasers will be able to conjure up a buy for themselves as well. But JL, man, that was a thing of beauty to watch. 31 kills for this guy. He's insane. He's literally crazy. This guy is doing something magical. But I mean, you get a clutch like that and you miss a molly like that. Okay, JL, it's forgivable. While we do see some quick action happening towards B short, once again, Wicked Gaming have decided to go towards there, as JL might be faced with trouble. Oh, but his quick reactions and smart movement gets him another kill. And that's JL for you summed up. He likes his opponent actually. The no-scope will not work, but he wants to be cheeky. And he was a bit too greedy here. He could have backed away and decided not to. Shadow will get the very important kill, but Sender is left all alone here. He gets the 1v1 here and he might close things out here, but it won't let him do that. That was Kangate. Still leaving some hopes alive for Wicked Gaming. 8 to 15. They need 7 rounds in a row in order to win this one, as Timechasers have decided to force this round. We'll see if that decision will work out for them or not. They could have just equaled 1 round, doesn't matter. Maybe the Deagles will close things out, because I do want you to remind you, dear viewers, that round difference is a key factor in ESEA League, because the way that you will be positioned is covered by round difference. So Timechasers want to close things out as fast as possible, although Concave will spoil the party for the time being, as he does get the opening kill for Team Wicked Gaming. JL, that's the trade here, 4v4 right now. Oh, he will lose out the duel. So that's a man advantage gained for the Danes, but not for long, as Shadow quickly trades his fallen teammate in toilets, and he might do some more damage here. Shadow, what a beautiful headshot. He saw a pixel of his opponent's head and just went at it. And once again, Wicked Gaming are at a disadvantage right now, so they do need to focus better. Nosh will not see his opponent here, as all of them are literally at bomb site A. And, well, Nosh has gathered the information that B is clear, although the bomb is making its way onto A. And that might not be the best decision for the Lithuanians to rotate towards B. It was nice movement from Wicked Gaming, to say the least. The bomb is planted, they did not have a defuse kit, so they have to hurry now. And Stubb will find the 2 kills. Definitely you can praise the movement of Wicked Gaming. Noish with the bait on bomb side B. It provoked an all-out rotation for the Lithuanians, and well, we see where that led them. Wicked Gaming, their hopes are rising once again. 15 to 9 is the score, as Timechasers sit on a full eco, and all of them, or at least the majority of them, are focusing towards middle. But they should only find 1 guy, which they will kill, but the other people are sitting comfortably at bomb side B. They will plant themselves the bomb, so should be around on the board for Wicked Gaming unless something horrible happens. And you can't count off Timechasers just of yet. Of course, it would be smarter perhaps to save that AK, because if you look at the economy of Sender, he only has $1,600, but the AK was lost, and so were the hopes of doing something positive in this round for Timechasers. Stubb gets himself another kill. Poker Face, maybe he'll find his opponent. He dinks him, but it wasn't enough. So 10 rounds on the board for the Danes, 15 for the Lithuanians, as they do need only 1 to close this game out. JL, 34 kills for this guy. The way that he has been playing today, it's insane. I did say before this second half started that if JL played as good as he did on the first half, he might finish this game with 40 or more kills, so we might see that scenario happen. Trying to take control of connector, but decided to back away as one of the players showed aggression towards mid. And Sender, he has a big task ahead of him. If you do remember yesterday's Inferno, once against 4, he was in a similar situation where he got those kills. Now he needs to do even more work, as Askew gets that lurk down in mid, and well, the strategy for Wicked Gaming didn't work at all in this round. They do sit with a double man advantage, and they can taste the victory right now, Timechasers, as the triple hit actually works to perfection, and Pokerface will rotate towards the same toxic barrels. A flash out, normally. Pokerface, it's a very important kill, and there are no Danes to trade him back. In Shadow now, he needs to wait for his buddies to rotate. It's a 3v2. It's not that horrible for Wicked Gaming. It's still doable. It's still plausible, but they need to be fast. There's only 40 seconds are left on the clock, and Shadow needs to be very smart with his movement. He doesn't want to give himself away. He does get the bomb, which is very important, and Stop has left it all down onto a 1v1 right now. He might clutch this one out unless JL, the man who has been proven to be unstoppable in this affair, might say something about it. Unless he turns away at the worst possible moment, which you won't. JL, he gets the final kill. Obviously, who else but JL will get the final save in this affair. 35 kills for the guy. He has been insane. He has been great for his team. And Timechasers, they win another map for themselves. 11 wins and 1 loss. That moves them into a top 4 position. Timechasers, they do sit comfortably. Only 2 teams out of more than 300 in ESEA have only lost one match, actually. So it's quite great for Timechasers. They are sitting comfortably at the 4th position. So Timechasers, definitely a good start for them in this ESEA Open campaign. Obviously, the season is not over yet, but the way that things have started today was beautiful. We need to praise JL once again. 35 kills for the guy. He's literally been insane for his team. And while Timechasers, another good week with a couple of wins in a row. We can congratulate the Lithuanian squad with that. As for now, dear viewers, I will have to bid farewell.